Hello guys, welcome back again. Guys, it's your girl Jackie back at you again and again and again. Love for all of my team Jackies, love for all my subscribers, love for all of my viewers. Welcome back guys. I love you guys to the moon and back. Guys, let's get into it. We back at Miss Dee Mwango again. Miss D. Anyways, guys, look at that. The title, what she has up here on this video. I need your help on this. Things fall apart. This lady was just shutting up all of her viewers and all of her subscribers, saying that she don't need any help. People must mind their own business. Leave her family out of her mouth. She don't beg. She don't ask for nothing. Lady, why are you up here begging for help? We are not going to help you at this point. We're tired of your insults, and we're tired of your bullying towards us and your subscribers. We're tired of it. So no, we're not going to help you. Anyways, guys, look at that fake. She claiming that, oh, she just woke up. And what time is it, my boyfriend? What time is it? 12:40. She faked this scene to let us know that the boyfriend been up from 7 o'clock in the morning because he has to work. Work where? Shows where he work at. Shows on what platform. What he do for work? Show us. Because he had to work, and she slept all the way until 12:40 in the afternoon. If you're sleeping like that till 12:40 in the afternoon, means that you're very, very tired from scrubbing the floors and from scrubbing the bathroom and from cooking eggs and oatmeal, from cooking and preparing dinner for content. That means you're so tired to the point where it's either you're tired or you're pregnant. Are you pregnant, Miss D? Good morning, guys. Guess who is waking up at what? 12:40. In the meantime, guys, if you notice, oh, she's set up. I don't know how somebody's sleeping and can afford to set up the camera at the same time while you're sleeping. Or your boyfriend woke you up for a little bit and says, hey, wake up, I'm going to set up the camera so we can get the bed scene in it. And we can get that the cat are jumping in the bed and the dog is greeting you and you're coming out of your cover, stretching up. Oh, I don't know who you think you're trying to fool, dear. Nobody's jealous of your life. That life is too stressful, what you have dealing with over in Poland. Now I've seen that you and your boyfriend, 2 dogs, and now you went someplace and adopted 2 cats. So it's a brown cat and a black cat, okay? So you got 4, you're a mother to 4 animal children. And the other one in Kenya, Matt, you have those small boys, what, they're probably about 6 or 7 years old, taking care of the dog. And when your mama went to go visit them, that's another story again with your mom. Okay, we're going to come back to that one, about that one. Let's look at this right now. When your mama when you send your mama to go visit your villa to find out who is stealing and to find out what I've stolen. In the meantime, the Matt dog is very happy to see your mom, and there were children. When your mom asked the children them when did Matt get fed, none of them have no idea what time. So who actually is taking care of Matt? Don't you left Uncle Mo to take care of? Where is Uncle Mo? It just seems like Uncle Mo is missing in action. And then too, you have 4 animal children taken care of. 4 of them. And you got 1 in Kenya, a neglected animal child in Kenya that is being neglected. And I can't understand why a person like you would be sleeping with animals in your bed. I am sure that you were not sleeping with animals in your village, because we've seen videos where you see Bosse and Boca and all of them dogs. We never seen none of those dogs in the house. All we saw the dogs and was outside. When you're going out running and running everywhere with you, you don't sleep with dogs in your bed in Kenya. So why you feel that you can sleep with a dog in Poland? Those dogs in Poland are not better than those dogs in Kenya. Dogs are dogs. Animals. Animals was not designed to sleep with human beings. Animals have diseases. Animals carry parasite. Animals can make you very sick. Nobody's talking about that you cannot have pets, okay? Because people love their dogs and their cats everywhere, especially in America. But you're supposed to have special bed for your dog, special bed for your cat, special food for them. Dogs and cats should not be jumping in the bed, jumping all over the place. And then we saw in the video, the last of the video, I'm jumping ahead, guys, where you're stepping in shit. And you could not believe that we saw that, because right when the video was getting ready to cut off, all of your shoes, you stepped up in all of the shit, the dog shit, them and everything. If you think that's living, good living, you got something coming to you. Because nobody in their right mind is going to be living with dogs and cats. It's only people with a mental illness. We got them here in the United States. And people are lonely, depressed, and bored. They'll bring an animal, come inside, and they'll be sleeping with cats and they'll be sleeping with dogs. And most of those people, they inhale the cat here, they inhale the dog here. They eat out of the bowl and they put the bowl down for the cat to lick out and the dog to lick out. Those are bad kind of life. And Dee Mwango, I see you have not upgraded yourself. From the third world to the first world? I think it's back ways around. I don't think what you're doing is good. And if you're not used to lifestyle like those, you better be careful. If you're not used to snow and compared to a warm country, look, right now, we have snow outside. My car is covered in snow. It's December 2nd, 2025. And the snow is coming early at us. My car is covered. I couldn't even get to go to my doctor's appointment. So you think when you're outside glorifying snow is a good thing? Snow is never a good thing. Snow means danger. Always when you're driving, you got to be careful that you don't slid in the other driver's car. You got to be careful when you're on the freeway. You don't flip over on the freeway. You got to be careful. Sometimes you can't come out of your driveway. Sometimes you can't even go inside of your car. The car is so covered with snow. Sometimes you can't dig yourself out. So I don't know what is your problem. You need to stop and understand what is going on, because I don't think you really understand what is going on here in this world. You need a reality check. Cat just jumped in the bed. The cat jumped in the bed, and yet she's really, really struggling. I thought you weren't struggling at all. You brag and boast so much. We didn't think that you could struggle. No, we didn't think that you could struggle at all. Soon as she trying to make up the bed, the brown cat jumped inside of the bed. And if you look further down into the video, you will see another black cat in the mixing bowl on top of the kitchen counter. Can you imagine this small space that they live in? Can you imagine? Dog is breathing on you. Cat's breathing on you. Dog farting. Human being farting. Can you imagine that? Oh, I'm getting ready to eat all the hairs from the cat that are floating around. The dog hears them and everything. She be eating everything. Oh, you think that's a good life, lady? And guys, what I noticed about Dee Mwango's video, Dee Mwango's videos are getting so boring to the point where she have to be adding so much music inside of the video. She's in the bathroom washing face, she got music on. She's driving in the car, she got music on. People are just so tired of her boring content. I mean, you call yourself a traveling commando. You call yourself that you've been to 70 countries. Why aren't you? Why are you stuck in Poland and have no idea? You're claiming that you're counting down to travels. Where are you traveling to? You're claiming that the boyfriend is going with you, but who is going to take care of the dogs and the cats? Just like how I feel that you're going to, unless you're going to a neighboring country, in Poland, we don't know what's the next neighboring country to Poland, because I got to look at it. I don't know if that's Russia or some places. I should probably look it up. Okay, so Poland, European neighbors are Germany, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Ukraine, what? Belarus, Lithuania, and Russia. So if they're going to travel, I guess, I don't know if you can drive to these countries. I don't know. Maybe you can drive to these countries. I don't know. I think you probably can drive to these countries. So maybe that's what she's planning on doing. Since the boyfriend, I don't know what is going on with Dee Mwango. I think Dee Mwango's head has, she got something growing inside of her head. I don't think at this point she know where her head and her foot is located on her body. Because if you're planning to travel, why are you acquiring more animals? Why are you buying cat food? Why are you buying dog food? Is this what you want, or you're trying to please your boyfriend? Because it seems as if you'll do anything for your boyfriend not to reject you and for your boyfriend not to refuse you. You're doing anything to please your boyfriend. He knows this. He's working on you. You guys were at a place buying mirrors. What are you buying mirrors for? Are you planning on moving someplace else? Because that farm that you're living in with your boyfriend, who owns that farm? Okay, what kind of a puzzle and what kind of a game are you playing, Dee Mwango? Because it seems as if you can't come straight to your subscribers. 1 minute you say something and another minute you say another thing. The lies up and the lies up and the lies up and the lies and the confusion. You worry about people getting old, but I think your brain is getting old because you don't understand what's going on with even yourself. Are you okay, sis? Are you okay? You're claiming that you're building this big old mansion in Kenya, whatever you're planning on building. You're claiming that you're going to put swimming pool up there, and I think you're probably delusional because no place like that can have no swimming pool like that in no kind of swamp. And you're sending your Uncle Mo, you're sending everybody, not even Mara is paying attention to you. Because Mara right now has his Argentina family. Mara is not paying attention to his mama. Mara is not paying attention to nobody. And you want to be so much like your boy, like your brother. I saw where you pick up the brown cat. And you were saying to the brown cat, after your boyfriend already named it a name, you want to give the name Kenya to that cat. Why every time you always have to be following people you don't have no ideas of your own, no brain cells of your own? Isn't Mara's so-called girlfriend, wife, baby mama, whatever, the cat that lives in the village, she gave that cat name Kenya? So why are you trying to be like Rocio? You cannot be like Rocio. Be yourself, Dee Mwango. Why do you want to be like somebody else? That's what I don't understand. Of course, you might want to have your Mzungu boyfriend. Nobody says that anything is wrong with having a Mzungu boyfriend. But first of all, you have to check yourself. Is it worth it this time? Does this guy love me? Does this guy want the best from me? Do I really love this guy, or do I want this guy for content? Or am I so lonely to the point that I will tolerate anything in my life, including eating dog poop along with my food, eating a lot of cat hairs and a lot of dog hairs? Am I so lonely to the point that if I get rejected by this boyfriend, I will still love him? I will still hold him down to the point? Because it seems as if the way how we look at it, you're the one that's spending your money. This guy does, oh, of course he has a nice car because that's an American car, that's a Dodge car. But did you buy that car for him before you came? And also, we're asking the question, when you first came to Poland, you guys were in an Airbnb and you said before you went to go visit his parents, you will be back to your Airbnb. Why can't you go to an Airbnb? Why are you sitting down in filth? Why are you living in filth? That is what we call living in filth. For you to be buying animals that you know you cannot take back to Kenya unless you're planning to leave Kenya and live in Poland. But before you can do that, are you a citizen of Poland? Did you get permanent residency to be there? Why are you buying these animals or getting these animals? At one point, the brown one was in the kitchen sink and you said, oh my God, get out of there, get out of there. You even tried to spank the cat. You can't be hitting cats. Those cats are something that looks for a lot of attention. They're curious. Cats are some very curious creatures. They'll be on top of the roof. They'll be in the bathroom. They'll be in your garbage. They're in your dishes. They're in your plate. They'll be in your closet. Cats are very curious animals. And if you don't know how to deal with cats, you should not be having cats. Back to the subject about you acquiring these animals, buying these animals. When you leave, because I know you're going to leave, you can't be there forever because you don't have permanency to be there. Why are you buying animals? Is it for your boyfriend? Is your boyfriend going to keep them after you left? Are you guys going to be together? Are you guys going to get married? Are you guys going to be engaged? Did he tell you that he wants you to be his permanent girlfriend? What is the situation? Why don't you come out and answer these questions for your subscribers and for your viewers so people can have a little bit more respect for you? Didn't you say that you're from a Christian home? Didn't you say that you're Seventh-day Adventist? Seventh-day Adventists do not put up with this kind of life. You also said nobody can tell you how to live your life. You also said you don't care about what nobody think. So that means you don't care about your religion and you don't respect your religion. Because if you care about and respect your religion, you would not be shacking up in Poland. You would not be going out and be doing anything to create content, even if it hurts you, even if it hurts your dignity. As long as you are with a Mzungu, there's nothing wrong with that. When I watch your video and I analyze your video and I see your boyfriend in your videos, I see where your boyfriend is more important than you. See, God in my face. I see where your boyfriend is a little bit selfish, because he doesn't care whether you want to eat your eggs boiled a certain way. And another thing again I see is where, oh my God, another thing again I see where your boyfriend, when the food is cooked, you always have to watch this. That's how you know when a guy cares about you. He shares his food first and then he gives you the food after. When a man cares about you, he serves you first. If you didn't know that, this boyfriend is a little bit selfish. That's how I see it. Another thing I noticed, your boyfriend was cooking all these eggs, 9 eggs. And you know, when you're at a farm, when you pick up eggs from the ground, when the chickens them lay the eggs down on the ground, they lay the eggs down in dirt. You even yourself says that the supermarket eggs are cleaner. Yes, because they wash the eggs. They wash off the eggs first, they dry off the eggs, and they put it in containers to sell to the public. Even though you're at a farm, when you pick up eggs, you have to wash eggs because they still got poop on them from coming from out of the chicken's butt. Poop comes on these eggs. And when it drops on the ground, they still have dirt on them. The boyfriend was putting the eggs them inside of the pot, and the eggshell with the dirt, and you see all the grime and the eggshell drop right in it. And the boyfriend took the eggs out, and you say to him, don't worry, because the eggs are going to be cooked. Germs don't come off that way. Egg is something that if you don't be careful of eggs, you will get salmonella, poisoning from eggs. And if you don't know what salmonella is, you need to go read it up, Dee Mwango. And be careful of you eating dairy product, because you can get salmonella, poisoning. Also, another thing that I noticed with your boyfriend, not only you love salt so much, but I see he shake the salt, shake it, shake it, shake it. I said to myself, when is this guy going to stop salting up these eggs? And how do you eat eggs? Eggs and salt? No black pepper, no nothing? Oh my Jesus. I think you guys need to learn how to cook properly and learn how to do it in a sanitary fashion, because what you guys are doing there, you're going to end up getting sick. And you're going to end up getting salmonellas. And when you get salmonella poisoning, is no joke. Sometimes you can end up in the hospital. Apart from diarrhea, vomiting, and all the other side effects that you get from it, you can also be hospitalized if you're not careful with salmonella poisoning. Guys, I don't know if you notice in our videos, the black dog don't like her. I don't know if he used to like her before, but the black dog, every time the black dog, when she touches the black dog, it bites at her. It doesn't want to be bothered no more. I think the black dog is jealous about her boyfriend, because they used to him being by himself, and they used to sleeping with him every night. And now that he has a woman in the bed with him, these animals are confused. These animals are going crazy. These animals do not know if they should go outside or they should come in. They don't know if she should shit outside or shit in the house. I tell you, this is real chaos and madness in this house with all of these animals. And I just want to know, how is the laws in Poland as opposed to animals? And where did she buy these animals from? Did she find them on the side of the road, the way how she bought Matt off the side of the road in Kenya? How did she come across to these two cats? Where did they come from? Because if maybe somebody can tell me down in the comment section, because I didn't see where, maybe I didn't watch the video long enough. I don't know. Can somebody put it down in the comment section to let us know in Poland, do you need proper papers to buy animals like these? You buy them from farm, you get them up from off the street, or you go and pick them up from the the Animal Protective League in Poland? And what are the criterias for owning animals? And Dee Mwango is complaining about her building in Kenya, but yet still she's taking care of her boyfriend for animals. And when we got there, when we first saw the video, when she just got to Poland, she was saying that her boyfriend asked her if she could adopt Mishka, not Mishka, the other one, Ishak, or whatever the name is, the brown one. And now it seems as if every time he goes somewhere, he knows that she has money. He knows that she gets her YouTube money on the 22nd of the month. I think it was last Tuesday or someplace. On the 22nd of the month, she went and got her hair done. But you know what I have to say about Dee Mwango? Dee Mwango, you are very, very selfish and foolish, because you're claiming that somebody in your comment section or somebody hook you up to the black people them in Poland. You want to tell me that you couldn't show or do some kind of a short video about whatever black people that are in Poland, to show the black people them in Poland where you went to go did your braids? You're that selfish where you could not highlight the black community in Poland, because you talk about it in your video, and you're saying that there's a black community in Poland, and you and your boyfriend drove 1.5 miles, no, 1 hour and 30 minutes to get to where you gotta go do your hair, the braids. Those braids that's going back in here. And you want to tell me you could not show it? You could not at least show it to let us see and to let people see that, yes, black people exist in Poland? How selfish and how foolish you are. This was a missed opportunity, because if people had seen some black Polish people, then that would have been something else to really look at and to really digest. And for other people to feel happy about, to let us know, you know what? Black people live every day, everywhere in this world. But you missed the opportunity. You went and got your hair done and you did not show the black person that did your hair. You did not show whatever you went to, if a barber shop or somebody's home, you did not show it. Shame, shame, shame on you, Dee Mwango. You miss out on that one, because we would have liked to see that about how the black people are operating in Poland with businesses and stuff like that. See, what I'm trying to tell you is, you're really not doing anything there in Poland, because if you were doing anything in Poland, this would be the perfect content for you to bring to your subscribers and to bring to the world, because a lot of people still have the idea and still have the impression that Poland is a racist country and the Polish people are racist. So you could have shown the black people and then look, hey guys, you know what? There's some different people here in Poland, and you could have, you know, interview them and ask them, well, or how is it going with the racism here? Who could have looked into it, and then you could have highlighted the good in Poland. But you now, you are so selfish to the point that you don't care about nothing. All you care is about this boyfriend. That's all you care about. Let's see if he's going to be around for the next few months. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. When is your visa expiring? How long did they give you to stay in Poland? Isn't it time for you to go back to your country, or you claim that you're going to be traveling? Why don't you keep moving from this place? Everything. Woo, woo, the magic happening. Woo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my God. When you're not used to something, is a hell of a thing. Never see come see. And you're talking about people is jealous of you. If that's what you call jealousy, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't need it. No, lady. For somebody who's been around all these different countries, this is what you have resorted to. This is the type of content that you can bring. If you're going to bring some content, do it the right way. If you're going to bring us some content with a boyfriend, come correct. Let him come and says, oh, this is my girlfriend. We met 6 months ago. This is where I met. This is how I met. If you want some real good content. What is the plan for us? We're probably going to get married, or we're probably going to take the time to know each other. Or maybe I'm going to stay here part-time, and then he come to Kenya part-time. But we really and truly love each other. If you want some good content, this is how you should have approached it. Right now, we don't know if this is a fake boyfriend, because you have known for that. Other people said that you like to pay for everything. And I see where you're the one with the money here. I see everything. And I'm not the only one that is seeing it. We all are seeing it. The reactors are there to help you. Sometimes you think you can see certain things, but you can't see certain things. It's good for somebody to look from the outside and look within, to let you know what is going, because sometimes you're right in it. It's facing you every day, but you actually cannot see it because you can't identify with what's going on. You cannot. You think it's something that is good. You think your life is good, especially if you have not done some of the stuff that sleeping in a abandoned house. That is no kind of content. That is very derogatory. Sleeping and mixing around with people's urine and people's feces and all that stuff, that is very degrading. Sleeping in a dirty place like that, very insultive. Because if I had a boyfriend, my boyfriend could not come up with an idea like this. Since I feel like I am the best for everything, and my boyfriend claiming that he wants to come inside of my YouTube channel to try to come and help me create content, you have to create content in the proper way and in a proper order. The boyfriend has to come up with some good ideas. You cannot come up with no abandoned houses. If your boyfriend want to come up and come in your YouTube channel and help you, let him take you to go skiing and let him teach you how to ski. Because you claim that you never seen snow before. I'm sure you've seen snow before. Because there's certain place in Africa that has snow on top of the mountains. So do you know your countries are not? Do you know how many countries are within the continent of Africa? And if you study that, because you've been around Africa before, you start traveling internationally. So this is something that you should know. You've probably seen snow before, but you probably have never experienced touching snow. So I don't know why you should come up here and say, oh, I've never seen snow before. I have never done that. Listen, like I said before, if your boyfriend wants to create content for you and wants to do stuff with you and wants to be on your YouTube channel, he should come up with good ideas for content. People are tired of the cooking of the eggs, tired of the kitchen scene, tired of the cleaning, tired of going out in the farm, tired of this, tired of that. And when you get tired yourself is the one that's getting tired, you know. Dee Mwango, you're very tired of your own self. You come on your live stream, you pick out what you do. What you do, you sit down because you're so bored after the boyfriend not paying no attention to you. Because I watch him, half of the time he ignores you. And when he's not paying attention to you off camera, you sit down on your channel and you go through all of the comment sections and you look for the worst comments to come back on a live stream, to present the live stream so you can curse and rant and kick up a storm, and you can beat up people, you can insult them, you can attack them. That's what you do. You're too bored. So that's why you're creating so much live stream. You're dying to get something done in your life. Your boyfriend is not paying enough attention to you. And that's what you're doing, what you're doing. As far as, again, with those animals, it's not normal for somebody in Kenya, for somebody in Africa to sleep with animals. You guys don't sleep with animals. You guys sleep with animals outside. You never slept with Matt. When you was down in Mombasa, Matt was down in Mombasa with you, and you never one day slept with Matt in the bed down in Mombasa. You always had Matt was playing with the rest of the dogs, and Matt had his bed down on the floor. And now you went to Poland. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Some of you people, man, will never change. Some of you people, the racism is going to continue in this world because the stuff that you guys need to step on and address, you guys permit it in your life. All because of a Muzungu. You was not sleeping down in Mombasa with an animal. Now that you're in Poland and you're with a Muzungu, his lifestyle is he sleeps with cats and dogs. They eat with cats and dogs. They sit down and watch TV with a dog in a lap. They have lap animals, okay? They got animals that kisses them in the mouth. That's how they do it. Some people are a real animal lover. You'll see them kissing the dog right in the mouth. The dog will come up and lick their mouth. But you guys from Kenya does not have that type of society. You understand? So what I'm saying that if you're not like that, don't pretend that you're like that, because when you pretend, it will come right back around to bother you. You're gonna come out, you know. You're gonna come out. It's gonna bother you. It's gonna bother you to the point that you're not gonna be able to take it. You see, you start clapping the cat from out of the sink already. You could have easily took the cat out and throw it outside. But no, you can't do that. You can't do that because your Muzungu boyfriend will come for your neck. Like that. You can't do that. You're not used to it, but you can't do that. And the reason why I think you're taking such, to me, I call that mental abuse. It might not be physical abuse, but it's mental abuse because it's working. It's working on your psychic here. That, oh my God, I never slept with an animal in my bed, but now I got animals in my bed. D, not even Jamaica. You were living like that. When you was in Jamaica, like I said, the only time I've ever seen you happy and look like a normal human being is when you were in Jamaica. When you were in Jamaica, that's why the people was calling you Empress. No, nobody calling you Empress no more. Empress don't function like the way how you're doing right now. Empress don't function like that. Empress, when somebody call you the Empress, that means you're the highest. You're the highest woman, the level, the feelings. Highest human being, the feeling to be superior, the feeling to be good, the feeling to be very, very, very good. That's why they call you Empress. Nobody's calling you Empress no more. Instead, all you do is when things not going good for you and you don't have control, you're lashing out. You're coming and you're striking back at people left and right. Are you okay, sis? Is it good? Are you okay? You can only pretend so much, you know. Me, I don't have to pretend. A lot of people, we don't have to pretend. We're going to be who we really are. And that, what I see on that TV right there is not you. That's not you, Dee Mwango. That's completely pretense. Formulated. You're formulating something for content. You're formulating a false life. A false way of operating for content. And your content is not contenting like how it used to be. And then you're coming up with this guy, my boyfriend, I always got to say this because I never heard this guy says my girlfriend. Please, if he tells you that is your, why don't you let him say it? Let him say that you're his girlfriend. Can you let him say something so we can stop talking? Can you let him say that, oh, I'm in love with Dee. Oh, this is my girlfriend forever, so I can bite off my 10 fingers then. Can you let him do that? Because it is not clear what you're trying to do. It is not clear. The pretense, the phony lifestyle, the clickbaiting. You're a clickbaiter now. For somebody who have 400 and something thousand subscribers, you're still clickbaiting. Don't you think we are the small YouTubers that should be clickbaiting? Why are you clickbaiting to this point? Even though sometimes I think clickbaiting is, I don't know if it's normal. I've never done it. Whenever time I put my title and my thumbnails, I always know that my title and my thumbnail should match the video that I'm creating, that I'm talking about. I shouldn't have to be clickbaiting and saying that, oh, I have a baby, big news coming up, you know, and then you went to the doctor at one point and you claim you took a scan. Let me tell you how this goes here. You see, whenever time you go to a gynecologist or you go to a doctor for any kind of reason, we see where you had a scan. That, you know what that scan is? That scan is an ultrasound. It's an ultrasound of your pregnancy. And they always give ultrasound when they want to find out when you're like you're 1 month to I think it's 6 week pregnant, when you're 6 week pregnant, to make sure that everything is okay and to make sure you're not having a miscarriage or whatever. But guys, sorry about that. I'm so tired of these nuisance phone calls. Yes, so as I said, I just put my phone on do not disturb. So guys, as I said, when you see persons with ultrasound, with pictures of their uterus or what's going on, is because of an ultrasound. Nobody's gonna give you a scan for just if you go check, say for instance, you go check out your private area to make sure everything is good and to make sure you don't have any diseases, no infection or anything, and to look at your service down there. No doctor is gonna give you no scan for that. The only time they will give you a scan with all of the pictures and the images of your uterus is because you're carrying a baby, is because you're pregnant. So they have to check you. They have to give you that first ultrasound to check you. But Dee Mwango goes around or maybe, guys, look at this. It could be that she went and print off an ultrasound off online to trick us, to make us believe that she's a lot of them, they're so sick. A lot of these women, they're so sick in the head. They will go online to try to trap a man. They want a baby so bad that they'll go online and print off an ultrasound image to show the man, here, you see this? I am having your baby. A lot of them do that. So it's either that or she's really pregnant. If Dee Mwango is pregnant, then she'll get that ultrasound image. If she's not, then I guess she went online to print off ultrasound image and to fake it for us, just like how she been clickbaiting at us. If it's not that, is that. Okay? And we are going to see, because when you're pregnant, it's something that is coming. It's not something that is going. So we will see it in due time. We'll see our face looks kind of fat. The boyfriend face even look fat. So I don't know if she's actually pregnant. I don't know what's going on. It's so many lies and cover up that we got to be dealing with, guys. 1 minute she's a mother. She got children. She got animal children. You should be worrying about a real child instead of be worrying about getting these animals and calling these animals your children. Isn't it mad, your child? Isn't it? So many animal children. So many animal children. Or do you have money to take care of these animals? Do you have money to take them to get to the doctor? Do you have money to take them for vaccination? Do you have money to give them medicine every month? Do you have money for deworming? When you have dogs and cats, you have to deworm them. They got parasites, okay? And you can also catch parasites from dogs. So you have to have money to maintain their health. You understand what I'm saying to you, Dee Mwango? You have to have money. You can't just be going around getting animals there, knowing that you're not going to be taking care of them in the future. Why are you doing this? Why? Okay, another thing I have too. You know how people say that when you have a dog and a cat, you'll get a lot of views, especially cats. So I think that's why Dee Mwango went and adopted all of these animals. Or she went and got them. I don't know where she got them from. Because she think that now that the Polish boyfriend is not giving her the views that she's expecting, she probably say to herself, okay, then everybody says that when you have animals like cats and dogs, especially the cats, I'll get a lot of views. So now she's using the animals. She's doing everything in the book to catch them views like what she used to get before. But it doesn't seem like it's working. I think she's at the wrong location. Wrong location, Dee Mwango. Wrong location. Anyways, guys, we're going to see how this is going to go. We're going to keep watching the videos. We're going to keep analyzing the videos. My videos don't come out right away. So you're going to see this days ahead. Okay, guys? So anyways, my team Jack is them. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. We're going to leave it right here. And then we're going to come back again. And we're going to pick it up. And then we're going to continue. Don't forget to put down your ideas, your opinions down in the comment section. Let us know what you think about me reacting to this video. Let us know what you're thinking in general. You know I love my team Jackies. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, guys. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell. So every time I upload a video, you will not miss them. Remember that Jackie loves you. To the moon and back, guys. Bye, bye, bye. Love you. Love you all, guys.